My dream was to help people. Since my childhood, I always thought I want to help people. I want to be in the medical field. My family, I'm the firstborn, and then with 3 siblings. My father was working until I was 5 years old. He got very ill. From then onward, no one was working.
Growing up in this area hasn't been easy. You grew up bathing in the dams or in the rivers. You know, it's been hard growing up. Parents find that they wouldn't afford even to buy you shoes to go to school with. You are bound to grow up looking after cattle. You are bound to grow up doing the stick fighting. You grew up living isolated from everything. You don't know anything outside that.
At that stage, they were down to 2 doctors. Andrew Ross, the medical superintendent at Mossveld Hospital, said, well, look, what about investing in these youth who have no opportunity? Surely some of them can make it at university. The guys who started were go-getters. You know, they had to make a way for themselves. It was a crazy idea. Schooling is so terrible.
When you're doing experiments, didn't have a laboratory, then I will try and imagine some of those things.
People would say, you won't find anyone who could get into university. And if you do, they're going to fail.
I never thought I would study, reach grade 12 and then go to the university. That for me was, because I'd never seen anyone doing that around the community. So, but when he left, and he never came back, we never heard anything from him. Then there was a problem that we needed to survive. Now my mom, she went up to standard 3 or so, but she had that inspiration that we should go to school. We should go to school. So they used to come during the holidays to do the motivational talks.
There's a scholarship scheme they started here in Mossveld.
For me, that was the only hope that I had. They really inspired me.
To me, it was like, okay, now that there is that chance, I want to grab it with both hands.
I just said, I'm going to do it.
I got the call that I'm one of the people who have made it. I remember myself running around the yard shouting, are you mad? I say, no, I'm leaving. I'm no longer a farm boy. I'm going to the city now. It was a huge jump. It was a huge jump because I had to do a number of adjustments.
Here in the city, everything is quick and fast.
It was terrible because I'd only been to the city once.
Some of these guys haven't seen the lift before. Some of them haven't seen the computer before. Sometimes we find that the students, they are struggling because not of academic issues, but because of their social issues.
It is a big change. It's nothing compared to my high school. Everything is different here.
It's a culture shock.
On my first assignment, I got like 23%. I nearly cried. And yes, I did cry. And then I was supposed to report. With the mentoring program, you talk. You can talk about your academic, you can talk about your social life, even personal.
That interaction is critical because the sooner they can pick up the problem, the better. They can address both academic and social issues.
I think my language skills, my socialization skills, and the level of self-confidence, it's what I struggled.
We used to say when we were at high school, we're learning in English. It's a mixture of English and Zulu. But when you get to university, there's no Zonglish. Everything is in English.
I had to study. Funny enough, at the end of the year, I was the top student in the faculty.
Well, last year we achieved a 91% pass rate, our highest ever. The year before it was 89. That is remarkable because these guys are studying difficult degrees. Health sciences are not easy.
The key moment for me was when I got the result saying degree completed. I wanted to come and work here because this is where I grew up. So I felt that, no, I wouldn't have done justice if I didn't come to work in Mosswold. One thing about optometric services is that I will make the change and I will see it now. It's like you bring back life to them.
When I started in 2010, I was the only psychologist in the district. So the district is about 5 hospitals. I was working with the people who are appreciative of the services, you know, and people who really needed the services. For me, that initial desire that I had to wanting to bring the change in my family. I have managed to build my mom a house. It's not only just a way to say thank you. I could go back and point, that's my family. She's completely humbled. I can hear that she's the happiest mom ever.
2008 we were working with 5 hospitals, we're now with 12. Our student numbers then were around about 65, we're now up to 190. And we've now got 135 graduates, which is incredible.